Hello, my name is Slakefish. I'm your local bit of Minecraft, and I thought I'd start a series on Redstone. It's not going to be overcomplicated, and I'm not going to cover all the confusing, wonderful ins and outs and NOR gates and latch gates and whatever else confusing stuff. This is just about all the basic stuff, just so you kids or people starting out or parents who want to learn a little bit to help the kids. So we're going to get started. We have Redstone in Minecraft. Redstone is awfully confusing. If you just look at that, we have a lot of options. They're all confusing. They've got names, and what the heck do they do? Well, that's a good question. Basically, this is Redstone. We mine it from the ground, and we can use it in a dust form, and it's like a wire, and the wire transmits the current or the power. Now, a full redstone signal is being sent out here by torch. These first four here send out full strength power, and that's what we call signal strength. The torch occupies this block, and the signal strength starts from this very edge here. And the full strength runs 15 blocks, and you can see that illustrated by the lamps that have been lit up. There's 15 lamps lit up, 17 in total, and 2 at the end are not lit up. And as the signal travels from the first block all the way along up to here, it slowly degrades. And as you can see, the redstone signal up there is nice and bright, but as you get to down here, it's kind of dark and dull, and by the time it gets to here, there's nothing for it. So it'll always do stuff, even with the signal strength of 1. And it doesn't affect the lamp in the least bit if it's 15 or 1. So there we go. Now, there's multiple ways to power redstone. We've got the torch, redstone torch, that's always on. We've got a redstone block that's always on as well. We have a lever. We can toggle things on and off. That gives us a full signal strength as well. We've got a button. Now the button's a little different. A button will always give a full strength. You can see all 15 lamps light up just like the others, except it gives you a very brief amount of power, and we call that a pulse. And that we might want to use a pulse for particular reasons, like quickly powering a piston or something like that, or spitting one item out of a dropper or a dispenser. Also, we have here plates. This is a stone plate. You can stand on it and it'll give you full strength. Now it's known as a one of the heavy plates. If I were to put an item on it, nothing happens. If I step on it, or a zombie steps on it, then it activates. On this one though, it'll accept any entity, and in this particular case an item, which is very, very handy if you want to have an item come from a dispenser and to activate a clock. We've got 5-minute clocks in our community, and that's done by some droppers and very few basic things. Over here we've got another plate. Now this sends out only signal strength of 1, not the full 15. Also, it will drop, if you drop something on it, it activates it. The iron plate is the same. I don't get how they're different. I believe it's sort of heavier than the gold plate. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, so that's there we have it. And over here we've got trip hooks. These are really handy for all sorts of different reasons. This also sends out a full strength of 15. Now, you notice that we pull the signal from the green blocks. Wherever there's been a green block is where we're getting our power from. Some things you can't pull it from the same spot that you can in others. So to illustrate that, I've actually put the green block down. I forgot to mention that earlier, but anyway. So if we're standing on the wire, we've got a trip wire or a piece of string that attaches to the 2 hooks, and we can pull our redstone signal from either block. But in this particular case, I've chosen to do from this one. And we could pull it from all the way around here, and I believe we can even do it from the top, which is really handy, and we could power it from underneath too if we wanted. So this block is getting powered from the hook because I'm standing on the wire, and then we can pull the signal from anywhere around here, and we can do all sorts of wonderful cool stuff with that. And lastly, we have the daylight detector. Now, if the squares are black, it's powered by the night, and if we got it in the day mode, it shuts everything off and it'll wait for daylight. And as the light progresses, it actually starts to decay the signal. So at full nighttime or full daytime, it's got a full strength, but as the light comes or goes, depending on which mode you're using. So in this mode currently, as light starts to appear, each lamp will slowly and progressively turn off until it gets to about here, and then it switches into a day mode, and the whole light will turn off. So this is in day mode now. Because there is zero light, we have no signal, and that's the way that works. And we have multiple uses for this, and we can cover that another time. But so this is the way you can get yourself some redstone signals. This is the very super basics of redstone. This is how redstone signals work. So just to recap, we've got ourselves a lamp, redstone block, a switch or a lever, a button. We got I call them pads. They are officially called pressure plates, trip hook, and the daylight sensor. And all redstone circuits have redstone dust, and with the redstone dust, they can go around corners. They can do all sorts of really cool stuff. So we've got that. Now there is one big thing with redstone signals and whatever else. It's very, very important that you do not mix water with your circuits, and this is why. If you mix water or get water into your redstone signals, it can be very, very bad. It actually pushes all the stuff and things out of the way. So water and redstone do not mix at all. So remember, no water and you shall be safe. I hope this was helpful. Leave any comments or feedback in my comment section in the down below. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Slagfizz. Please subscribe. Have a good day.